From watching the television to browsing social media and even standing at the bus stop, we're being exposed to so many advertising messages every day. It's as though they forcefully drag our credit cards out for us to start shopping. You're innocently browsing through social media. Next thing you know, you have a loaded shopping cart. And then we're suddenly parting ways with money we didn't plan to spend. Saving can be a very difficult venture for anyone, especially low-income earners who are already struggling to take care of their daily needs. It appears almost impossible. Every dollar from their salary is accounted for before it gets to their bank account. It's as though each dollar has been given a task. Hey you're going to take care of internet. You're going to take care of the rent. Your task is to take care of electricity. You're going to take care of insurance. Your job is to take care of grocery. It's as though every spare change has been used up. And before you know it, your salary is just a memory. There are many ways to improve your current situation. Let's start by setting a goal. Visualize that goal that you want to accomplish and set a timeline. Say for example, you want to save $1,000 in the next 6 months. Write it down, keep a track of it. It does help to motivate you. Number 2, you want to set a budget. Yes, your salary may be low, but having a budget will give you a clear picture of where your money is going and helps you to see where you can maybe have a chance to even save $1. And that will help towards your financial goal. Number 3 is to cut back. Remember, we're on a low income, and so we're going to make some adjustments, and we're going to also need to make some sacrifices. You have set your timeline for 6 months. So for example, entertainment. When it comes to entertainment options, you can get creative. Try to find some free activities in your local area. For example, maybe a festival, maybe an outdoor concert, or even plan a games night. Even indoor karaoke could work. Another area you can cut back on is restaurant. Those fancy restaurants that you go to eat out, you can save a pretty penny by doing some home meals, some home cooking, and maybe 3 nights money that you would take to go to a restaurant can give you a solid meal at home for the whole week. So those are 2 areas that I've identified that you can cut back on to save some money from your low income. Number 4 is to lower your cell phone bill. This may need some research depending on your provider, but the extra money towards saving will be worth it. Come here. Come man, come closer. Come. Yes, let me tell you something. I just saved some money on my phone. Yes. How? I changed my plan. Simple. I just changed my cell phone plan from I was paying $9,500 every month. Now I'm paying $3,500. That's it. 6,000 yen in saving. And when you check that, that's 72,000 yen for the year. Woo! You know how much money that's a whole heap of money for me, and I can do something extra with that. So these are little tips that I'm giving you that you can just do a little research. Sometimes that's all it takes. Yeah. Thank me later. Number 5 is to generate more income. Now, cutting back on some expense can do so much and no more. And trying to save from an already low income is quite a lot. So we have to think about how we can increase our earnings. Now, let's say you have a backyard that you're able to do farming. Then do some farming in your backyard. You'll be surprised how you're able to make fresh produce and sell to people in your community. There's someone I heard about that's on Instagram doing just that. He turned his backyard into farming, and now he's doing delivery of fresh produce from setting up his account on Instagram where persons can reach out to him, and he does his delivery. That's extra income. Another person I think, got some money from maybe saving or borrow a little money from a friend and turn it over by buying some chicken. If you have the space, of course, buying some chickens, and those chickens reproduce. From that reproduction, you get more chicken, and you're also able to get eggs. So he was selling eggs and selling meat from killing some of the chickens, and before you know it, he's supplying to supermarkets, supplying to restaurants, supplying to the community, and that's income right there. So we have to get practical, find ways that we can turn our skills into money. Number 6 is housing. For most of us, our rent is one of the biggest expenses that we pay each month. But we do not want to live on the street, so we have to secure the roof over our heads. For a low-income earner, paying this rent sometimes can be a lot. And so there are options that I would suggest that you could try. For example, if you're still living close to your parents, then consider moving in. I have had to do that before. It's not one of the best options for me, but I did it and I'm still alive. Or you can move in with a friend or relatives. Now, I know that most of you will be saying, well, I want my space or freedom, or I don't want to be living at the mercy of others. But remember, you have a goal. It won't be forever. And the last tip is to save your coins. Now, as a low-income earner, sometimes you're trying to save and it's very difficult. However, if you're not able to save 15,000 or 10,000, that's if you're living in Jamaica or in Japan. But if you're in America and you still can't save $100 or $20, then it's okay. Save your coins. If you go to the supermarket and you get those loose change, just go home and put them in a container. If you're not able to buy the real saving pan, it's okay. You can get any container you have lying around and save it just the same. So it may seem small to you, but believe me, every little adds up. And if you save $20 today, $20 tomorrow, $20 the other day, for 5 days you're saving $20, that's $100. And it makes a difference because those days turn into weeks, turn into months, turn into years, and before you know it, you have enough money saved up to help you out. So instead of relying on quick loans, try to save, because debt is an easy trap to fall in, especially when your income is low. I know sometimes we have all intentions to save, but something always seems to pop up. Maybe it is that the bathroom pipe starts leaking, the washing machine stops working, or the car needs new tire, and before you know it, saving has to wait. But the truth is, sometimes your current wants will have to wait while you follow through with your future needs, because you're trying to make savings a priority.